Hello, Sagittarius. Thank you for tuning in. We're going to do some weekly cards for you. Message from Spirit. I do have to say, all of a sudden, as I'm sitting here contemplating, getting my mind into the right space to receive a message for Sagittarius, I'm getting a lump in my throat. It's like my heart is in my throat, and I'm not really sure why. I was very calm just doing the Scorpio reading. Just, it was energetic, but it didn't feel like this. I'm not sure what that is. If there's some of you out there, some Sagittarius, it's not, I don't know what to say. Maybe a little nervous, overwhelmed emotionally, something. It's starting to subside. And as I was, you'll see, look, they keep falling out. As I was shuffling the deck to get it clean to start for you, Sagittarius, there were a million cards jumping out. There's some real strong need for Spirit to get a message to some Sagittarius, and I don't know what that is. It's maybe this sense of, there's this sense of overwhelm. Look, they just fell out just like that. So let me go back to the beginning a little bit. This is Crow Indigo Intuitive Tarot. We are doing a weekly read here for Sagittarius, and we're at the vacation location still, so the lighting is not fantastic. Do bear with me. We'll be back in studio, next week. But we wanted to. I wanted to get the family away, get my son to camp, and it's been really nice to be here. I decided to do it inside today because they're still doing some construction down the street. There's a little bit of noise. It's a little less noisy in here, but the light's not quite as fantastic as it was outside. So we have here the Emperor came out first. These all three jumped out together for you just now, very quickly. The Emperor. And then we have this Page of Pentacles. Pardon the nudity if it offends. I really love this art. Again, this is the Linestrider Tarot by Siolo Thompson, and I just adore it. Art is so fantastic. We have this third card here, Two of Cups. Focus. Can't seem to focus ever with this camera. I need a new one. I need to get a new camera. It comes and goes as it wishes, but anyway, it's the Two of Cups. So I've been listening to this podcast with Lindsay Mack, and it's really fantastic stuff. It's called Wild Soul Tarot, and I would recommend that you check it out. It's really amazing. Her read on tarot, it's her own read, based on her experience and her connection with divine. But I really do love the gentleness, the kindness, the nurturing aspects of it. I can't get into all of it now, but I would recommend that you check her work out, Sagittarius. The reason I mention Wild Soul Tarot and Lindsay Mack is because her read on the Emperor, which she has some discussion about on her podcast this week, is wonderful. It's about, when it's in the upright, about knowing that there is space for you, that it's okay for you to take up space. And this can be such an important message. And I give that interpretation of this card to you here because I just listened to that podcast this morning, and this is the first time the Emperor has come up in the reading so far today. I really do think that there was, how you see a sign, you hear a sign. I think that was a sign. Today's energy around the Emperor isn't meant to be about a father figure or an authority, a masculine authority. It's meant to be about the message that there is room for you. It is okay, Sagittarius, for you to take up space. You're just as entitled as anyone else to take up space. Whether that means you're having body issues, whether that means that you're not able to find your voice because you feel like you're not allowed to say how you feel. There's some energy there for some Sagittarius watching this video that you need that reassurance that it is absolutely your right to take up space. We have, following that, the Page of Pentacles. And here we see desire or ambition we see this sense of gathering your energy to build something. So maybe what we have is this sense that, so sorry, it's not focusing well at all today. This sense that you do have a right to say how you feel. You have the right to take the space to share your opinion, Sagittarius. And you're gaining the energy you need to make that part of your life, expression, self-expression. And this third, the Two of Cups, it can be about a partnership. It could be a romantic partnership. Maybe you are in a romantic partnership, or considering entering a romantic partnership, and you need to know that there's space in that for you. You don't want to lose yourself, Sagittarius. And maybe you've had experiences in the past where you have a partner and you just lose yourself. You don't feel like you are you anymore. You feel like you're putting all your energy and your focus on the other person, on promoting the other person, on supporting the other person. And then you start becoming what they need you to be and not yourself. And maybe this is, maybe this reading is, it does seem to me, there's a sense now from Spirit that someone is contemplating entering a new relationship. There's an attraction. There's a mutual attraction. There have been some interactions, and there's an indication that there's a good chance you might be becoming partners. And in that, you are worried, based on past experience, Sagittarius, that you might lose yourself. What I see here is this need for you to just believe it's okay to feel desire, and it's okay to build your strength, personal strength, to know that you can be you. You can bring all of you to this relationship. You have the right to take up space. It's not just a relationship about one person and the other person doing and being what that one person needs. It's two coming together. If it's not a romantic relationship that you're starting, maybe it is a professional relationship where you're working with somebody new, a new individual, and there just needs to be an understanding on your part that you do, in fact, have a right to voice your opinion. I do kind of sense it's a new relationship, but I don't know if it's a new romantic relationship. So if it's work related, it's somebody that it's not someone you've been working with much. You're only just now starting to work with this person. You're only just now starting to work on projects with this person. And if it's a romantic relationship, maybe you've been on a date or two, but it's not a relationship that you've been where you've been dating a long time. It's something new. So for some of you, it's going to be the romance, and some of it will be a work thing. But the most important takeaway here is that you have a right to take up space. You have a right to express your opinion. Sagittarius, you are just exactly as big or as small or as loud or as quiet as you need to be. It's okay. Absolutely okay for you to be. That's essentially the message. Okay, I think that's it. I think that's what I have for you this week, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for the subscription, subscribing to the channel here on YouTube, for following the page on Facebook. It really is wonderful to see the community growing. And I love seeing your comments when the readings speak to you. So please keep them coming. I do appreciate that very much. And I wish you a wonderful, wonderful week. I hope that you will join us next week. And we're going to be doing some monthlies soon for September as well. So I'm going to do something a little different there this month. Thank you again, and I wish you a wonderful week. Blessings.